Yeah, I just
Okay.
hit the record button in case you say something profound.
Everything I say is profound because I'm not saying it. It's
Yeah,
being said for me. No, it's something very, very, very difficult, seemingly because of the approach of just not believing.
yeah,
If people say, well, how can I change what I believe? You change what you believe all the time.
yeah.
You know, it's like I used to go to a certain restaurant, and then after a while, I got kind of tired of it, went somewhere else and ate, and then I ate there for a while. And you go somewhere else because there's always changes. This is a world of ideas, attitudes, and change. The only thing is that you're given to choose the changes. And if you're and you are choosing the changes just by thinking feelingly. About what? See, that's what we keep coming back to. What is it that you're thinking about? Because as a man thinketh in his heart, that's your feeling nature. That's what you're doing. That's what you're having. That's what you're being. Uh, and religious or not, you're a thinking, feeling human being.
Yeah. True.
There you are. And it's told very simply, as you think, you are. How you thinking?
You said religious or not, you're a thinking, feeling being. And I think that many people think that they have to put on their religious hat in order for these things to be true for them. And they don't. No matter where you're at in life, this stuff is working for you, period.
Throw the hat away. Be in the mood all the time.
Yeah.
See, it's the joy of life. That's what makes it. That's what makes it a joy because you're in that spiritual mood, and the longer you stay there, the more it becomes your natural communication. And that's also true as negatives.
True.
You see, they work the same way. I mean, whatsoever it also includes the negative.
Yeah.
So you are choosing all the time. But if you're not enjoying life, well, then you're obviously not choosing right. And I'm not making a judgment about it. We're talking about facts here, aren't we?
We are.
It's a factual thing that as you think, you are. And if you'll just check in all day, periodically say, well, what are we thinking about here? What's going on here? Is this leading me where I want to go? Okay, then expand on it. But if it's not, change it. That's what you're given to do. You're given change. You understand that? Everything you want, you can change to it. You have to hold the vision because every vision has its appointed hour. And it will ripen as long as you got to stay in the ring. That's it. You keep getting outside of it, that's double thinking,
Yeah.
double mindedness. And boy, I'll tell you, it's so easy to be completely unaware that you're being double minded.
True.
You say something now, and a minute later, you're going the other way. And I would not have believed that someone told me that's what I'm doing until I started listening to what I was saying to myself consciously. And there it was. I was setting myself up here and setting myself up here. And, and that's what's always happening. Attitude. Here. Hang on a second. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. So where were we at?
Um, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he.
Well, look, see, that's exactly the whole thing right there. that little distraction, where would we at? See, you could be thinking about salvation, and the phone rings, and you forget about salvation. Uh, you know, people tell me nothing can be that simple. You can. And you are. Smarten up a little. Wake up. No, you're not actually getting smarter. You're just waking up to what already is.
Yeah.
See, that's what you gave up. What really is, or this. I don't know why, but just to take on everybody's journey. That's what God is doing. He's taking on everybody's journey. See, I suffer with you, but you behold me not. And you think you're all alone. You know, when you're walking through the desert, I fear no evil, for you are with me. I mean, see, it tells you right there that you're walking through this desert of understanding, and yet God is with you. Why don't you just acknowledge him? I mean, you turn to me, I'll turn to you. It's that simple. And someone says, well, nothing's that simple. Well, yeah, it is. Something is that simple. You. Smart. Wake up. That's what it's all about, waking up. Caused the great sleep to fall upon Adam, but it's never said anything about him waking up.
Yeah.
So right there, you're being told that you're in a sleep. Yeah, me too. Me too. A little more awake maybe than you, but that's just because you're allowing yourself to play that lazy mindedness thing. See, I did that for years. It gets you nothing. I mean, what are you accomplishing if you're not actually directing your self-talk? What are you, just a floating piece of dust or something? I mean, you know, because actually a lot of people don't think much higher than just that. I'm not trying to be judgmental or any such thing as that. It's just that I know that you're just asleep, and all we're trying to do is give you the recipe for waking up. And we've done it every time, every night, every or afternoon, or what is it?
Depending on where you're at, it could be night, it could be afternoon, but right now for us, it's morning and
What is it?
afternoon.
What is it in Spain when we're talking?
They were 6 hours ahead, so it's later on in the evening. So for them, it's about 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that time thing, man. See,
Yeah.
but time is only for the drama, man.
Yeah.
It's only for the play of humanity. It's always now.
Always now.
And you so easily lose track of that. It's always right now. And now is the appointed hour. See, that you can change that quick. I can't even snap my fingers anymore, but you know, you can change it any minute. You don't have to go through any ceremonies or no. You turn to me, I'll turn to you. I mean, how complicated can that be? I mean, come on. And if you're not doing it, well, then you're confessing to yourself that you don't believe. And it says you believe it is. So if you don't believe the good, then you're denying yourself. And then we're told that all denial is self-denial. So see, you're just digging a hole. You know, if you're not really focusing on what really, really matters, then you're just digging a hole. and you'll wind up falling in it. That's it. And then you're spending your time trying to crawl out. So we do that to ourselves in our own mind of thinking, feelingly. We do that to ourselves. You've got no one out there to point to as is the fault. It's not what happens to you. It's what do you think about what happens to you. It could happen to someone else and they take it the wrong way and suffer it. And you take the same idea and go the other way. And it brightens everything for you. It's as you think you are, you do, you have, you be, and that is what you're doing. And whether you believe anything I say or not, it doesn't matter. Just listen to what you're saying to you, what you're suggesting to you, and then approve of it or drop it. What else?
That's it. That's it. And like I said, I appreciate, and I think that the listener appreciate the simplicity of the message, because like I said, there's so many people out there complicating this message that this becomes a breath of fresh air for some. Now for people who are looking for complicated, they'll find complicated. But for those who are looking for a message that points them to themselves, ownership, responsibility, discipline, then this message is life-changing.
We're telling them, you're on this curb and you want to get across the street, so you just cross the street.
Yeah.
But you could turn around and go clear around the earth and come up on the other side. See? You can take the long route.